Wild space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship USS Horizon's Edge. Its unending mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and lost gods, to boldly venture into the depths of the astral sea where no one has gone before. Welcome back to the Horizon's Edge. Last session, you were asked to follow Nebular down to the anthill in order to in order to run security on the summit that the Three Korean Embassy and Sunfleet were having. While you were attending the summit, Nebular felt a disturbance, and you went back to check. I forgot to mention, there was going to be a trading of gifts. The Chitin Heart, which was a 3 Korean artifact, was going to be delivered to Sunfleet as a gesture of friendship and their alliance. And as you were in the summit room attending, Nebular felt a disturbance, and y'all ran back to check on it to make sure that nothing had happened. You saw that it had been replaced with a really, really shitty hologram, and you pursued the one that had taken it, Vicar. You did not see Vicar, but you did see his lackeys loading the Chitin Heart onto a ship. You engaged their forces, blew the thrusters off the ship, slaughtered all of the Zixtil, and then as the ship was self-destructing, you managed to save the black box, the Chitin Heart, and shoved the ship into space, where it blew up. A day has passed,
space,
and things have normalized in orbit back on the Three Korean Embassy. How are y'all starting in your days? Where are you guys at on the ship?
I'm probably at my... Oh, you go?
Go ahead. Go.
I'm probably at my standard station doing my standard counselor things.
You have like this really annoying ensign, and all she does is complain about all the drama in her life. And you slip in, well, maybe it's time you start cutting these kind of people out. And she looks at you. I can't do that, though. Then I'm a bad person. I can't push people away.
My lower arms just...
I just need them to stop being so dramatic. Change for me.
As this is all going on, my lower arms are fidgeting with my rosary, and I'm just thinking, humans are strange.
Her time runs out, and you end your therapy session. Alex, what is Agent G doing in this downtime?
Reporting.
Secretly?
Oh, yeah.
Give me a stealthy check.
Good God Almighty, this might be horrendous. All right, listen, bro, we got like a solid 10.
A solid 10. Blink, what are you doing?
I'm working, because I'm a mechanic, right?
You're in engineering.
Engineering, yeah. I'm down there just fiddling around. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I'm just picking stuff up and moving it around.
Hey, they need people to move shit too.
I'm not putting it in the right spot.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said they need people to move shit too.
Yeah, I'm just picking it up, placing it somewhere else. Trying to look busy.
Brushing yourself off, patting yourself on the back. You're like, I'm doing such a hard job. Such a good job.
Oof.
And as you're moving a crate, you spot Alex in a corner, typing away on his little communicator. And then he quickly closes it, shoves it in his pocket, and looks around and does a take.
Deadpan staring at him.
Alex,
am I blind?
give me a perception check.
Is Blink doing the sideways eye stare or the straight bird
it's a
face
12.
stare?
I feel like it kind of turns into this.
Noticing
Walk away.
Noticing you. You fully catch that Blink has just watched you.
She don't know nothing yet. It's fine. I'm just texting the girlfriend. You know what I mean? Texting my wife back home.
You ain't got no way.
It's one of them situations where we're both at this.
I stick hand out, a little feathered hand. Pay up.
With a 12, Alex, Agent G definitely sees that Blink has moved shit in a spot that it shouldn't be in.
I just kind of
I'm qualified. Don't question it.
listen. You didn't see me here, and I don't see the fact that you fucked all this shit up.
I I didn't fuck anything up here, okay?
That's supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there.
No, it's feng shui. It's got wabi sabi.
I know many languages. I don't know what you're speaking. Whips out the phone to translate. Maybe that over time.
It is at this point that you hear, as always, the ever familiar bell chime over the loudspeaker. We'll blink. Agent G and Volnek, please report to the bridge.
I just look up at the camera and walk.
I put it into
Since
my
I got
current
caught in
session,
trouble.
and I make my way to the bridge.
Like, once again, you reach the bridge. Standing there is Nebular, Captain Xander, and the Sunfleet ambassador.
I walk up to Nebular and I just hold his hand.
He grabs your hand. You're such a good bird. And he pats your head. Would that be considered not racist, but like
Patronizing.
patronizing?
No, it's great.
And Ambassador Valen, Jorik Valen. I kept wanting to say Jerkit Valen. Jorik Valen is also on the deck. And they are holding a container. So, I should have reread this before we started. Crew, we are undertaking a mission of paramount importance. We're going to be transporting a Chronal core from the anthill, well, it's in our hands now, to the Three Kreen Empire homeworld. As y'all know, all right, Cliff Jr., getting to a high point in the song, I get it, but so as you guys would know, a Chrono core is kind of like build your civilization in a day box. And so essentially, everybody in Sunfleet has one of these on their homeworlds. Sunfleet basically manufactures these and hands them out. And it is essentially this power source and guidebook that they gift to someone when they join Sunfleet in order to basically bring them up to the same technological level as everybody else so that there's no imbalance of power. So basically this is like an a giant power source with instructions on how to basically bring everything up to snuff so that the Three Kreen will be on the same step as everybody else.
It's benchmark tech.
Correct. Not saying that the Three Kreen are necessarily very far behind, but just because they're even in like space travel, they may not be even in like medical technology or, military might, phasers, building, things like that. And so this is essentially this is a big thing. You could tell your captain really doesn't want to be holding this right now. Because it's if it was not in this case, it would be quite reactive and quite destructive.
So basically, if it drops, the ship goes away. We turn into a black hole.
Yeah. You wouldn't casually. This wouldn't casually deflect a phaser necessarily. This would get shot by a phaser and then rip a hole in the side of the ship, and not incinerate a hole in the side of the ship. Send the pieces of the ship to different dimensions and different time periods in your own dimension.
Noted. I might have to use that in the future.
Yeah, the captain
Good
puts a
luck
hand on
getting
your
a hold of
shoulder.
one.
I
And
might
looks
have
at
to
you.
freaking shoot one.
We're not going to be shooting this. It's going down to the very, very, very bottom of this ship in the tightest, blackest box possible, and no one is touching it until we land on the Three Kreen homeworld. Anyways,
Gonna have about like 8 layers of security.
yeah, no, for sure.
Then Darth Vader comes.
And then Darth Vader comes. Oh. Anyone wondering, this is The Planets by Holst. It is public domain, and so it's perfect for our space. It's actually, the sheet music's public domain. The band playing it is actually the U.S. Marines. And since the federal government is not legally allowed to hold copyright on anything they make, it is public domain. Fun fact.
Neat.
History lesson, too.
Hannah, we can't hear you, by the way.
Sorry, I said you're a nerd.
Okay, thank you. So, is there anything you guys want to do before the ship takes off?
I want to touch it.
No, don't do that.
It kind of shocks you like a 9-volt battery on the tongue. Your feathers stick up, and Nebular pulls you back by your ham as he's slightly shocked as well.
It's pretty shiny.
I smell poultry.
He starts like patting your feathers back down. Now, why would you do that?
I'm gonna find a hole, and I'm gonna.
Send more messages?
Can I roll what perception and follow him sneakily?
Yes. Alex, go ahead and give me a stealth roll to combat.
9.
Yeah, 14. What is this? I'm looking over at the stream, and I see this floating frisbee.
Yes, so that is one of the graphical updates. The landing page now cycles through locations in the campaign and gives you a short blurb about what they are.
We're coming up in the world.
Yeah, I saw it too. It was great.
It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, at least.
Saw a little blurb about chorus.
Yeah,
I see it now.
There's only like 4 at the moment, but it'll get
Expand
longer.
as
As
story
we
gets going.
expand, there's more areas.
Exactly.
I got a 14. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
So, Blink, you start tailing G for like a good corridor or two, and then all of a sudden he's just gone. Nebular is getting dragged behind you as you haven't let go of his hand. You know, it's times like these that maybe you should allow a man to sneak off and be on his own for a moment. Perhaps he needs to attend to something personal.
I don't give a damn.
Okay, well, I don't want to walk into his bedroom and catch him jorking it, so I'm going to walk this way. You think I'm joking? I've seen that timeline. And he turns around and walks away.
So, while G is being shady and Blink is failing to be shady, I'm going to be talking to the emissary, asking questions about, plans about what's going on.
So essentially, we'll land, transport this, and then we actually have a team of scientists that are going to be here as well to help with the transition of this. People from all over, different planets, who are very good at. It's basically what they do full time for Sunfleet, is they follow us whenever we form alliances, and they come in, get things set up, and then move on to the next spot.
Plus, to make sure we transport it correctly, to make sure we don't blow ourselves to space smithereens.
Engineers.
You see a small crowd of these people walk through the bridge and actually walk up, and we'll take that. And they grab the the core and begin moving it down into the most secure part of the ship.
Are there any special species amongst them, or are they all just standard bog humans?
You see some normal D&D races. There's elves, humans, maybe a dwarf or two. It's actually a little bit more colorful than you're used to, just because they need expertise from all different kinds of areas. So it's probably going to be an excellent opportunity for Volnak over the next couple of days to really pick the minds of different species
and see what's up, what's out and about.
After I send my message, I am either going to meditate there or on the way there.
Okay.
So we'll need to do this. Oh, also, Quentin, I'll let you know. But if I don't do that, then I take disadvantage on shit.
The phone typey thing?
No. Meditating every day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is that basically your equivalent of sleep?
No, it's more of to deal with all the mental stuff, all the mind taxing things.
Right.
So you guys have taken it pretty easy, luckily, during the first portion of this transport.
During this transport, I ask if there's any sort of danger we're in from any of this.
Well, as always, we can plan as much as we want, but the forces could always fuck something up. It hasn't exactly been easy, this transition. First, there was the attack at the embassy. Then there was the heist at the summit. I can only assume... Yeah. I can only assume that Vicar somehow knows about what we're doing and is planning something. I don't know if it'll be during transport or after we've made the exchange.
Ask about the Zikchill, because that's 2 times they've attempted to interfere with 3 Kreen politics. I ask if there's anything about that may be instigating it.
Well, They don't seem to like the Three Crane, and we've asked about it, but the Three Crane really don't want to talk about what happened and why. They're giving us all these redacted files. They're pushing off meetings. It's kind of the one spot during this whole peace talk and alliance that has been kind of blurry for us. And it just hasn't been the hill that we've wanted to die on because it hasn't been important till
Just now.
Oh, my headset unplugged.
So it's the only subject they're not willing to be open about.
Correct. I mean, everybody has secrets, you know? Not everybody.
Yeah, everybody has secrets. I'm staring at G.
Yeah, but when your secrets start having people coming to blow your shit up,
Everybody
usually
has them.
usually that's a good time to start sharing.
Yep. You know, I agree. But paperwork's not even signed at this point, so that'll be an afterthought, I'm sure, as far as they're concerned.
Always is.
Nebula grabs Fulnak and Blink. If you look at the window right now, you'll see a shooting star. And way off in the distance, you see a comet fly past.
I'm pecking
What?
at the window.
Question. I just found my perfect opportunity. While
Mhm.
that is happening, can I send a message?
Yes, roll stealth with advantage.
Dropping
Damn,
everything.
What'd you get?
An 18.
Hey,
Yeah, you
Well, I got a
successfully
4 and an 18. So thank God I had an advantage.
you are successfully able to send a quick message.
Okay.
And as you do, Nebular turns his head away from the comet and makes eye contact with you and winks and then turns back.
oh, he set you up, bitch.
So I want to ask in specific my people if there is any different. Oh my gosh, that threw me off.
The music
Yeah, it got
had to
super
turn it
dramatic.
down real low. Had to
No,
turn
I
it
had
down
it
real
good,
low.
but that trumpet kind of gave it to me. All right, so I'm looking to see if there is any type of discrepancies. You know what I mean? Something that I can find, that I can use my resources to find out that they won't tell us.
I see. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Oh, this. What am my investigation? 16, please.
16. You were able to find out
What the fuck? Did you just cut your hair off on stream?
their extensions.
Oh, I was like, what the hell? God, okay. So we need to have like Quentin or Corey be the damn psych in this room.
So you're able to gather a little bit of intel. It's not very specific about what happened between the Three Green and the Zitchill, but there is an entry you notice in some of the redacted file that was pulled where they mention the Tor Crane alongside the Zitchill. You're not 100% of what the context is.
The tour. Hold on. So we got. Let me write this down. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have the dudes that we're helping right now are what?
The Three Crane.
3.
THRI.
Oh, I totally spelled that shit wrong. Okay. CR.
K-KREEN.
All right. And what's the other ones?
The Zitchill, which are the bad guys that keep attacking you.
All right. Zip chill.
XIX
X.
CHIL.
Okay.
And then this specific document, it looks like they missed a redaction. And there is a name. It could just be a misspelled word as far as you're aware. But it says Torkreen. TOHR-KREEN.
Nope. It's not. Nope. The wink. That's not that's. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together. Okay.
What do you do with this information?
I to the guy that winked at me and ask about Thorkreen. Thorkreen.
It's a hard T.
Thorkreen? I don't know.
I believe so.
I'm not an English person. It's a hard T, so I guess I say the T harder.
Nebular makes eye contact with you and then looks over to your bug buddy and mind mans to you. Perhaps that might be a better question for him.
I'm just gonna listen. We speak in brain tongue, so I want to speak to you in brain tongue. Actually, I'm gonna grab your shoulder too, 'cause, it might be a little weird. Someone try to come in your brain. So,
Hey,
I'm
yo.
gonna grab your,
Whoa,
I'm gonna grab
what?
your shoulder. I'm gonna grab your shoulder, and I'm gonna ask you if do you know of this name,
He's coming in your brain.
or do you know of this name and or people?
He's talking to me, correctly?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know if he's doing it correctly, but he is doing it.
Do I hear him speaking to me?
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
he's
hear me.
trying to
You
speak
can
to
hear me.
Do I hear him? I'm asking the
So
boss.
you can always hear me, but you can't. You can choose to respond.
Okay, so it works like my telepathy.
Yeah.
All right. I do choose to respond. What was your question? Repeat it one more time.
What do you know about Torkreen?
I answer. The Torkreen are a subset of the Three Kreen, once called Mantis Nobles. They've long since fallen out of favor in some circles, but they still maintain a sizable presence. They were some of the first to break off from the warmongering ways of ancient Kreen. They're often considered more civilized, or at the very least more passive than their more aggressive cousins. Mostly, they're the ones that ended up causing, from what I know personally, I don't know about the larger Kreen Empire, but from Volnak's perspective, from what he knows, his people are offsets of the Torkreen.
Okay.
And from what he's heard, the Torkreen grew larger influence in the greater Kreen Empire, but their numbers shrank. The rest of the Empire just kind of followed along with their culture.
Does the Torkreen have issues with the Thri-Kreen?
Three Kreen? No. Mostly it was just the Torkreen just got tired of the endless aggression. But I guess at some point, mentalities changed. Because from what I've seen now, the Three Kreen are much more peaceful than they used to be.
Go ahead.
In fact, it was the warmongering ways that instigated us, my people, to leave our home planet, along with other factors, I say.
So can I tie anything that he just told me into the document that only had Thorkreen?
So the document speaks about the Zitchil departure from the Three Kreen homeworld. Most of it is redacted, but there are. Let me think about what I want to give you here.
I ask, G, why do you ask?
Because
What are
I'm a
you looking
security
into?
guy. I got to make sure that everything's going to go as it's supposed to go.
Like, is he showing me the document?
No. Not at this current point in time. I was trying to figure out what I can gather from this document. If it's something I can't understand, then I'll let the bug man see it.
I have a name.
Or at least a screenshot.
The Bug Man. That's your name.
Listen, to be real, okay, listen, I got a little southern, you know what I mean? I can't hit that Volnak.
He can only say it with a hard V.
Yeah. So what we got, Quentin? What we got?
Regardless of how the Torkreen left, the Zitchil did not leave of their own accord. They did not pack their things and leave because of the violence.
They were kicked out.
It doesn't say.
Okay. I can't technically show you classified, because is this like this type of document, is this something that he can be seen or it can't be shown? Sorry.
If
That's
it's
100%
heavily
up to you.
If it's heavily redacted, I would say that it's probably not meant for anyone's eyes, other than
I'm
like
gonna
a very
phrase
select
myself.
few.
Is this saying like say G14 classified at the top of it where it only means me, my eyes only?
It's not going to reveal anything pertinent to you if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
This is a specific Three Kreen file that was most likely hacked from the Three Kreen database itself. This was not a file that was willingly given by the Three Kreen to Sunfleet.
Which hints why he asked me, why am I asking?
Correct. He wouldn't know about this file.
He wouldn't know?
He would not.
And me asking these questions is not necessarily a appropriate thing to ask.
It's
Yes.
from my perspective, it's not a bad question, just a out of the blue question. You literally sidled up to me and just started asking me about Three Kreen subculture.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna state to you that I've looked at reports in the past, names came up, and I was curious about it. I haven't heard about the only people that I'm hearing about right now is the Thrycreen, the Zixuel, and I was wondering where the other one are. Like, where's the third? Like, how I wonder why they're not involved one way or another.
Well, Thrycreen actually have multiple sub-races amongst them, but Torcreen is actually referring to a specific cultural subset, not necessarily a racial one.
Added my daily Discovery Channel lesson. Thank you.
They can be different, and they often are, but it's usually not considered that. You know,
Okay.
there's enough difference between the sub-races that they kind of just keep it there.
Yeah.
Thrycreen
Well,
and
they have
Torcreen.
a pretty big diversity in biology, even though they're all built kind of similar. Like flying Thrycreen wouldn't necessarily live the exact same way or with the same types of Thrycreen that burrow, you know.
And that
fly or do
was,
you burrow?
and like Volnak says, or like I say, my people have been separated long enough to where I'm not exactly sure what differences are still around and what has changed.
Yeah. Again, the Thrycreen have kind of lived in this remote speck of space for a long time,
Alright.
isolated from most other cultures. And so anything that Volnak knows would be based 100% just off of historical text, not firsthand experience.
Oh, boy, I'm ready now. I'm just going to appreciate you for your information and get ready myself.
Nebular looks at you
I'll start meditating.
and he squints at you, Agent G. And then he looks over at Volnak and nods.
I walk
He
over.
holds his hand out.
Y'all doing drugs?
No.
I'm
Thank
lost.
him. Thank him.
Okay.
Thank him.
Is he
He's your
telling
friend,
me to
right?
thank?
No. He's telling Agent G to thank you for the information.
I did. I said thank you.
Broke ass. And he goes into his wallet and pulls out a coin, a credit, and slaps it into Volnak's hand. You're such a smart person.
And you
Oh, it's
are a
like
very
a-
generous one.
Hey, am I paying my own damn crew for answers?
You asked him for knowledge completely off topic.
No, listen, I was coming to him friendly like a friend. I saved
And
his
I was
life.
happy to provide.
See, exactly. Equal exchange. We're friends
Okay.
through combat.
Out of
Okay,
character,
now-
this is not my reaction. This is just Nebular's reaction, by the way. Just to put that in perspective.
I say to G, and I should expect that if a friendly question should come from me, that I should receive the same courtesy.
Well, are you asking me while I'm in meditation?
What?
Immediately suspicious.
No,
I was
I'm in meditation. So you asking
Oh.
me a question while I'm in meditation?
I didn't
If
know.
it is, I'm gonna be like,
Oh, so
No,
he immediately. So he got his answers and immediately checked out.
listen, bro, the voices, bro. I gotta control this stuff.
Okay, fine. Jesus. I see that he's like completely out of it. I see that the astral self has transferred over to the nth dimension. I'm like, I see.
Blink, Volnak, you see Nebular tiptoes behind Agent G and kind of like motions for you to look. You
I
see
put a
him
sign on. I was
You
saying I
put a
put a
what?
sign on his. I put a sign on his back that says airplane mode.
Nebular's chuckling it up, and then he gets right in behind his ear and whispers, "Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! Ah!" And then slowly backs away.
Hold on. I say nightmare back.
Dang it, he's not far enough. He's not deep enough in.
I start opening G's pockets.
I won't use my
Can I-
my telepathic
Can I
hand.
roll
Be like,
stealth?
One of us did it.
Xander looks over. I'm glad to see that y'all are taking this seriously. You know, giant bomb in the bottom of my ship that we're
I am taking
transporting.
pictures. That's why I am meditating. Back into meditation.
Meditating in the- How long do you meditate for?
I haven't put a time frame on that. I just know I need to. So at least I'm trying to make sure I do it in the down times we're traveling.
Okay.
Mechanically speaking, we're not sure yet.
Alright.
In game speaking, he has to do it until the bad thoughts go away.
Heard.
So you're doing your rounds. You're almost to Thrycreen orbit. You'll arrive there within the hour. And all of a sudden, you hear a crash, and the ship shudders as you catch yourselves. The lights go out, and the emergency lights come up. Everything is tinted red. Let's see here. Intruder alert. Cargo Bay 3 breached. Engineering Section 7 reporting critical power fluctuations. You hear both both emergency messages call out from the con at the same time. 2 separate locations upon the same ship. And as the message finishes, you feel the artificial gravity in the ship flicker off and on real fast as you raise up slightly as the ship moves and then drop back down as it kicks back on. Nebular, who was sitting in a chair and is now half sitting in a chair, points his finger up. Do not fear! Nebular and his sidekicks shall investigate. And he rights himself and stands up. Captain, which would you like us to go to Engineering Bay, or would you like us to go to, Cargo Bay? What's the priority here? Because, Chronal core, super important, but if the gravity, and as he says gravity, the artificial gravity flips off again, this time for good. What's the priority here?
Cargo door.
Cargo?
Captain.
We can live without gravity. As long as life support systems are working like we're supposed to, oxygen, we're
I can
good.
fly.
Yeah, you cannot fly in space.
I got wings. I can fly.
The captain says, I'll lead a small party to engineering. You guys head to cargo.
As you wish, Captain. I begin to scuttle.
Along the walls.
Yep.
I'm just
What,
like,
you're like,
Dorfriend.
this is the equivalent of you letting your hair down.
Just like what happened when we went on that ship, that goblin ship.
Mm-hmm.
Just grabbing onto the walls and chink, 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 chink.
Listen, if he's hauling ass, I'm going to lasso him and I'm fucking and get pulled. We're all going to get through the hallways.
It's moving so fast, you're getting like banged around on every corner.
Listen, I'm just using the shield to bounce off the walls. She's just on my back.
Imagine trailing behind a bus on a skateboard. That's kind of what's happening
we're
to you
doing,
right
baby.
now.
All right, so y'all are prioritizing the cargo. As y'all are moving down the hallways, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Nat 20.
Jesus.
And
12 plus 4. 6.
I burned my only nat 20 of the night. Damn it.
It's not a good check. It's not like an important check either.
I know. Damn it.
So as you guys are moving down the hallways, you start seeing signs of battle, signs of infiltration. And you get to the kind of the main area where all the cargo bays, right before the cargo bays are broken out, the antechamber, if one would say. And you see to your right a gigantic hole in the horizon's edge.
That just leads straight out into space.
Yes. So as you're like coming down the hallway with a nat 20, I'll say that this is what kind of saves you. You open an airlock and step through, and all the way at the end of the hallway, you realize you can feel it. You can feel that the air has already been sucked out of this.
You feel negative pressure?
There's a slight negative pressure as the air that was in the airlock you just passed through sucks out into the vacuum of space, but it's already like the big suck out has already happened.
Yeah.
And so the way this works is, since you guys have your uniforms on, you have the air bubble spell is kind of activated automatically as you walk into an area without atmosphere. And so your breathing is not effective, but you are vastly aware that all of a sudden you are not able to passively restore your oxygen. And that this is now space, not ship.
Yeah.
And when I say hole, this is like a 40-foot tall room. And like the hole starts almost at the top of the ceiling, circular all the way down to almost the bottom of the ceiling. Or bottom of the floor.
Perfect circle?
Looks over at
No.
Dink. You're engineering.
So like some
Where's-
punch straight through the ship.
Yes, and it's burnt and singed and the metal's still glowing.
Do we see what
I could
caused
probably
it?
do it like that.
You do not.
No. I don't like that answer.
There is not some giant ship hovering outside. There is
Nor
not
is
even
there-
a
nor is
small
there-
ship.
Nor is there giant debris sitting inside the ship that hit us.
Correct. It's gone.
Oh, no. So whatever made that is still around here somewhere.
Correct.
Oh no.
It's
Illegal.
unfortunately portable.
Something burned a hole through our ship and we can't
Awesome.
find it.
I'm about to smell
That's
evil
not
and see
good.
invisibility.
I look over to Nebular. Any thoughts, sir?
One very important thought, I think, actually. That's a big fucking hole.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, then he begins like swimming his way through the main chamber.
I continue to scuttle.
And you guys reach Cargo Bay 3. This time the door is not blasted out of the way. Oh, Alex, you wanted to smell evil?
Yeah, and the cargo bay, that like when we get to the cargo bay,
This smells exactly like the Zitchil from last session.
I smell them.
Look over at G.
Smell you.
I can smell them.
The
Before.
cargo bay door this time is more intentionally kind of cut, just large enough for someone about Volnak's size to step through.
Well, that's disconcerting.
So can we peek up in this door real quick? Be like,
You can. Whoever peeks needs to give me a stealth check, though.
I got it.
Let me just make sure of something. I can try it.
15.
Or is oh, never mind. The
15.
bird beat me to it.
Sorry.
You poke your head in, and
burnt chicken.
you poke your head in. What's your AC?
God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
13.
You poke your head in. Immediately, you hear the sound of a blaster go off, and you duck. And right where your head was, a laser beam, an energy blast, hits the wall, sending sparks everywhere.
I think they know we're here, guys. I have a good feeling they know we're here.
Can I, as the man with
The golden gun.
no, I don't have no fucking gun to be real.
Just an invisibility ring.
I have an invisibility ring.
Yeah, you do. Everybody got a gift from Nebular. Yours
I
was an
just
invisibility ring
forgot about that.
with 2 charges.
Period or every day?
Only 2 forever. So you have 2 uses of it before you have to have somebody replenish it if they're able to.
I want to take a fast peek around this corner and see what I see. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm prepared. I'm like,
Okay. Make me a
"Oh."
perception check to see how much you can see. This time you know that the shot's coming, so I'll say that you're able to
7. Wait, perception check? Okay, 7, 11.
11. All right. You poke your head around real fast. You see 2 Zitchils holding blasters at the door. Behind them is another 2 Zitchils that are casting a spell to unlock the main cargo container that this core is located in. And behind them, slightly taller, stands who you can only assume to be Vakar. And then you duck your head back right as 2 laser energy blasts.
Okay, quick rundown. 2 bad guys, 1 big bad guy. 2 bad guys 2 guys with guns holding the corner. 2 guys with magic users are trying to unlock this door, and we got Big Bay in the back. How far away are the dudes from me?
The ones aiming at the door?
No, the other ones.
The ones casting the spell?
Yeah.
They're a good bit behind the 2 aiming at the door. They're kind of like body blocking them. So it's only like 10 feet.
Oh, so
But
10 feet in total? So what I'm trying to get at is I can just be like, Misty Step there.
I see. Okay. They're 10 feet away from the guys with the guns. The guys with the guns are probably about... Hold up. I can give you...
Because my thought process is Misty Stepping on the people to interrupt their spell casting, and they can get in whenever they can. Because since she can ninja in there, and then other homie can just be a monk and punch him in the face.
They're like 50-ish feet.
Oh, listen, you went right outside that. You was like Misty Steps like 30 foot, 60 foot. Well, how long is Misty Step? Misty Step 5e? Oh, that's mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
I do like the music. The music is a good touch.
Yeah. This symphony actually inspired most sci-fi music during the 20th century.